Hi, welcome back to my channel. This will be a very quick update this week, so I just wanted to pop on here to remind you that I will be guesting at Megacon Orlando February 6th through 9th, so that's next Thursday through Sunday. I will be there the whole time, and if you want to catch me, I will be at my booth during very specific times. My schedule is Thursday, I will be at my booth starting at 2 p.m., which is when they allow VIP people to enter early. Regular general admission tickets can come in at 4 p.m. and I will be at my booth until about 7. I have a panel with Miss Tor's Cosplay all about building a better build book, so if you want to check that out, that will be at 8 p.m. in the Cosplay HQ, which is S230A. So that's 8 p.m. I think until 9 p.m. so that will be really fun. Friday I'll be at my booth all day, of course, with some breaks here and there from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. Saturday I will not be at my booth. I will be judging the Sunshine Crown qualifiers and the finale all day. But if you want to catch me at the contest, I will be there. I believe the contest starts at 7:30, so I will not be at my booth on Saturday. On Sunday, I will be at my booth pretty much the whole day, which is 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. It's the last day of the con, so if you want to see me, make sure to drop by then, except for around noon, which is when we have a feedback panel. So that is where I will be. I will have the same merchandise I had at Animate Raleigh, which is some pins and some stickers. I do have a new sticker. I do have my free gift for any of my subscribers or followers that come to my booth and tell me that you follow or are subscribed to my channel. And I will also have a new print, which is the Ravenna print that I shared on my Instagram. That will be available for purchase as well. Just come and say hi. I love chatting with people. If you have questions, I always love answering them. It is a pretty low-key panel convention for me this time around, given that I'm doing the cosplay contest all day on Saturday and the feedback panel on Sunday. So only one panel to catch, and the rest of the time you'll just have to catch me over at Cosplay HQ. That is next week. So with that, why don't I go ahead and update you on where I'm at with Sakizo. And I guess I should probably insert this here before I forget, but if this is content that you like, make sure to hit the like button and make sure to hit subscribe for more cosplay content from me. As you might recall from my last update video, I went through my planner and made a schedule through April, and I'm already behind. To be fair, it kind of wasn't my fault. So I did get 2 of the 3 pieces embroidered for the next panel piece, so that got done. Unfortunately, Wednesday is when I was supposed to embroider the 3rd piece. That did not happen. So my cat, Faya, had to have surgery on Thursday. We also call her Squeaks, or baby Squeaks. She has hyperthyroidism, which caused a tumor to grow on her thyroid, and it pushes on her vocal cords and causes her to squeak. And her whole life, she has had the worst meow ever, just like an absolute not cute meow. And now she squeaks when she meows, and it's absolutely adorable, but it's really sad that it's a tumor that's causing her to have that squeak that made her meow so cute. But she had some masses that we had to have removed unrelated to her hyperthyroidism, but because of her condition and her heart murmur, we were uncertain if she would survive anesthesia. But we had to do it anyway because she has to get those biopsies. So Tuesday, I was a bit of a wreck. I was uncertain if she was going to survive. She did. She came home. Here's a cute little video of her coned. She does not like the cone, by the way. But she's home and she is in recovery. And we had to isolate her from my other cats just to keep her calm and keep her from ripping out her stitches. We started her off in the spare bathroom. She did not like being in there. She was all alone and sad. So I moved her to my studio area where my sewing machine and stuff is, and she's very happy in there because I get to spend a lot more time with her, and it's a little bit more open and she's more familiar with it. So that's where she is, and just so happens she's under my embroidery machine table, and I don't want to run it because it'll scare her. So unfortunately, my embroidery is currently paused for the next week for sure, because I have my business trip where I'm flying out on Sunday, and then I have Megacon, so next week is pretty much, I'm not going to get that much done. So she gets my other area so that she can recover. Her stitches come out the following week, which is when I'll pick up my embroidery. I am hoping to reintroduce her to the bigger house after Megacon. Embroidery is on pause. In the meantime, I'm also supposed to be working on the flower smocking. So the good news with that is I have been working on it. I have all 4 yards of my fabric marked up in a grid pattern. I did only make little dots to mark out the squares because I didn't want to run out of ink in my heat erase pen. And then I've also started the actual flower smocking. So I think my calculations were correct. It does reduce the size by about half, so I think I should wind up with about 2 yards of flower smocking. That is, I think, 22 inches long. Well, a little more than that because the bottom 2 is going to get a bit of a different smocking treatment, but it is turning out so freaking pretty. It's just incredibly time consuming. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to smock up the entire thing, and I'm going to go back through and add these little sunflower gem things that I have in the middle. I just decided to do it that way to, I don't know, it just seemed like it'd be less stressful to do it that way. So I'm gonna go through it once and then do it again. And that way, I guess that way, there's the added benefit of making sure that I don't put gems in an area that is going to be sewn up or under the skirt completely. So there's a benefit to doing it that way. But so that's as far as I've made it. It's taken me a really long time to get this far. I've been working on it periodically since Sunday, and I only have, what, 6 rows? 6 rows completed. However, I have not been working on it very much. With my cat and I've had to work late a few nights this week, I just have not had time to really dedicate to it. So I expected that I would have this completely smocked by yesterday. That did not happen, obviously. So I am many days behind on my schedule. I'm going to try to make up time throughout the next few weeks so that I can hopefully still be where I want to be in April. So one of the things I'm going to do is on my business trip, I'm going to see if I can fit this in my suitcase. I don't know that I can because I have to take a winter coat and it's too hot where I live to wear the coat, so it has to go in the suitcase. But I think I'm going to try, and that way in my in the evening, you know, in my hotel room, I can just try to barrel through as much of this as possible. It does go relatively quickly. It's just that every single one of these, you know, you have to sew it up, tie it off, cut your thread, or tie your thread again, sew it up, cut your thread. Like every one is like individually sewn, so it just takes a while. But it is really cool on the back. That looks so fancy. I'm kind of sad that this part isn't part of the design, but that looks really cool. So yeah, that's my flower smocking. So hopefully I can take that with me without damaging the flower smocking. And then when it's all done, before I put the gems on, I also have to like steam it to try and get that heat erase pen out. So that is where I'm at for now. Next week I will not have an update because I don't expect to get anything done next week. However, I will have a video coming out on on Saturday, which will be how to get started in cosplay, which is the topic that I think will be the most interesting to post at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and record that now so that I can get it edited when I edit this and get everything scheduled so I don't have to worry about it. And we'll be set for when all of the craziness is over next week and I can get back to finishing up Sakizo. So that's where I'm at. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to put them in the description below. If you like this, hit the like button, and of course subscribe if you are interested in more content from me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!